Hi everyone. I want to share a personal story or personal experiences about the ascension process and the awakening, or to go through your awakening process. So this week I'm a little bit sick. I have a cold, and I am integrating. A higher consciousness, and that can make you feel like shit, actually. But that's a good thing, so we don't want to exclude like this experience. But I'm doing this video anyway because I feel I have a lot of important messages to share about this experience. Because when you are going through an awakening, when you're starting your awakening journey, you're getting to know more of who you truly are, and that we are not of this earth. We are in this human experience. And when you start to integrate that consciousness, that knowingness, your body starts to acclimate and integrate that, acclimate with the consciousness, with the higher knowing. And when we then start to ascend, or we are ascending all the time, but when we are consciously ascending, consciously awakening, it can go so much faster sometimes. And the body is in the 3D, and your consciousness can be of a higher dimension. And when you are, I will try to make this as simple as possible, but we can say when you are integrating higher learnings, higher knowingness, higher consciousness, your body has to catch up. And the body is so much slower. It's been slower than your energy body. So the energy body and the physical body, this 3D body, has to like balance itself out. The body has to catch up. And when you are integrating or upgrading your human body, it starts to spin, and it starts to throw out, or what I have to, like an analogy, it spins everything out that you don't need anymore. So it's like a washing machine, or a dryer, maybe, or something like a swing, maybe a swing. Something spins really fast, faster and faster, and then it has to change. Everything has to change. And if we refuse to change, it gets a lot of it. It's getting harder if you refuse it. And so now when I'm sick, I have a headache, I feel like shit, I'm just being in the moment. I'm just letting it all unravel. Like, I don't have to do anything. It will like sort itself out. Because when you have integrated, when you're done with the integrated part, that higher consciousness that want to be integrated in your body, you will feel so much more lighter. Feel like these higher vibes, if you want to say that. You sometimes you feel like crap, and then afterwards you can feel like really in this bliss state. And you know so much more of what life is, and you get this comfortable feeling in your skin, like, I love myself, more love, your heart opening so much more, and you choose more of what's right for you, what feels right. Because today, when I am in this state of integrating, I'm very, very, very sensitive, like, to energies. It's like I can feel everything. I can feel everything that I'm moving through. And that could be very confusing if you haven't been experiencing that before. It can be it can be hard if if you get too involved with the energies that you don't like, then it gets harder. But today I feel like every time I move through something, or something moves through me that doesn't feel good, I don't engage with it at all. I just let it be. I just let it move through me, and I don't engage any thoughts in it. I go inward instead. Because before, when I started my awakening journey, I was getting very involved in everything that was moving through me, and that was so confusing. It was so confusing. So I totally lost myself in the outside experience. And this time I feel like I'm going in instead. I'm going in. So if someone is experiencing something hard right now, then you don't have to engage in it so much. You don't have to engage in the feeling of it. Maybe you aren't capable of getting out of the situation. Maybe you're maybe you are in something that is very blah in the energy, but just feel it. Don't engage with it. And start to focusing on what to do that will make you feel good. Like, I was taking a shower, that was making me feel good and more clean in my not just the body, but cleaning my energy field, like cleaning the energy field. And I start to clean the house. Also, cleaning the house is a part of the cleaning, rinsing, cleaning process, because all is energy. And if you have a lot around you, maybe you have to narrow it down. You have to make life, as you're starting to get more sensitive, you want to make life simple. You don't want to engage in so much, like splitting your energy, because everywhere you go, everywhere your thoughts go, you're splitting your energy. You're getting very outside of yourself. So when you are getting more and more sensitive, maybe a lot of us, maybe the most of us, is born very sensitive, but we close ourselves in the aging process, in the human journey, as we grow up, because it's so much to process. It's so much from the outside world, but we have forgotten to be inward, to be not inward, inside of ourselves, inside our bodies, instead of outside ourselves. So that's why the humans are so stressed out and so serious and so engaged in everything that's going on outside of themselves. And they take that experience and take that in. And that's why we feel so bad. We feel so not ourselves. Because when you get to know yourself, you, if you're starting your awakening journey, if you're starting to get to know yourself, you want to be more of who you are, of what feels good for you, then you will start to go inside and start to choose more from the heart. Choose more of what feels right for you. Because, and that it's not an egoic thing to do. It's something you do so you then can feel good in yourself. Because when you feel good, like I do right now, I can send that energy to others. And if I feel good, I can spread that energy in my home. I can spread that energy to my partner, to my child, to my parents, to relatives. Because I'm feeling whole. I don't need someone else to do that for me. And when you are in that empowered state of being, when you know yourself, that's how we make this world a better place to live in. Because I'm not engaging in people's emotions, other people's emotions. I let them just experiencing what they need to experience until they realize like, oh, I have a choice. I have a choice. I can choose to live freely, and I can choose love instead of fear, and I can choose to work with what I want, and I can choose to be happy instead of this mentality of not being enough or not being loved. So try to be nice to yourself and get out of your own mind and get out of other minds and other opinions. Things that doesn't serve you anymore. You don't have to. No one is forcing you to engage in that anymore. So I really, from my heart to you, I really want you to start choosing what feels really good to you. If you don't want to fight, then don't. Let it just be. Let it heal. Let it be integrated as an experience, and that you are done with that experience. If it starts, maybe it's something that is like repeating in your life. Just say, I have had enough. I've had enough of this. I want to be fun now instead. I have to be more happy with who I am right now, here and now. And when you do that, when you start to be more you, like what feels like me, what lights me up, what do I love? What do I love? Because we are different. We're the same, but we are different. So, and we have different abilities. We have different things that we are good at. Start doing that. That makes you feel like you. Because that is very important right now. To be inside of ourselves, to be in our body, to do what we want to do. Because then you can spread that even further to other people. And that will make a ripple effect through the whole universe, but the whole world. Yeah. So start making conscious choices, conscious energy choices. So you will feel better. So you will feel empowered in who you are right now, because you are enough. And you're awesome. You're awesome. Yep. Now I feel a little bit better actually, because I love doing this. So have a nice day. I love you. Bye.